Happy Monday. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. Welcome to a busy Detroit, Metro Wayne County. This is the freeware, by the way, freeware on flightsim.to, and it is dang good. Dang good. I really like it. For being free, it really does give a it gives a lot of competition to the paidware any builds. Detroit. Well, happy Sim Update 4, finally official release date. It's odd to see it on a Monday. I don't think we've had a Sim Update ever released on a Monday, but it has been in the works for a very, very long time, and it's finally alive for everyone. And for those who said it would come out when the PlayStation 5 version of Flight Sim released, well, you are correct. That's what happened. I thought for sure that the PC users and Xbox users would get it first, and then they'd eventually roll it out to, roll out the PlayStation version. Everyone else has access to it as well. So it's a little bit shocking. And also, we had a minor update to the Fenix today. So it's the plane will be taken out on one short little hop here. Well, it's not super short, 355 nautical miles. We're going from Detroit to Baltimore, Washington. Baltimore, Washington. I have no idea what the weather's like in Baltimore, nor in Detroit. It looks like it's fine here in Detroit. Baltimore looks like it's about the same as here. Cold. Cold. I think that's what the Midwest, the Midwest and the East Coast of the U.S. is going to be like for a while. Let's see. J. Russ, welcome in. You just asked P2 if I was in a stream. I wasn't planning on it, but then I said, what the heck? Might as well. I was going to do a flight anyways, so I might as well. Let's see. Sim Update 4 is really good. Absolutely. I know you were in the beta for a little bit and then went back to Sim Update 3. But yeah, Sim Update 3 is Sim Update 4 is really, really good. Irishman, welcome on in. Koopy, welcome in. Koopy, right? Koopy. Is I saying that right? Koopy? Copy? Koopy, welcome in. Captain, welcome on in. Irishman says, evening, morning, y'all. Fry, welcome on in. Happy Monday to you. Anything under 500 nautical miles may as well be called pattern work. Oh, Jesus. Might as well be called pattern work. Listen, short hops are the best hops. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, let's go ahead and get this cockpit going and see if we can get a flight going. So I do have Beyondatc TC. I have my trusty first officer as well, Flight Sim first officer rolling. And we do have Senor Flo returning to Flight Sim. Let's start up that guy. So we have Flo.
Hello, Caption.
Hello, Flo. So something cool I want to show you that I really missed from Flo. I ended up going to the briefing panel because this is a feature I used of Flo. Now this is a someone made this, but this is a SimBrief OFP, and I don't think you won't be able to see it on the screen much unless I move the screen. But in the top corner, it gives the entire breakdown of your flight. So a SimBrief of it, right? It's really handy to have. I'm going to actually show you it because it's kind of cool. Let me see. What's the button here? This guy here, unlock it, and whoosh, like magic, I can move it. Like magic. So there it is. You can see it up in there in the top corner. It gives you all your brief for the flight in a nice, easy access, always on the screen. And it's not really in the way of anything, so it's really, really handy to use. I use this all the time in the iFly, and then I found out about the briefing panel, which is also really, really cool. But this is nice to have back with Flo. So that's a Flo feature, and it's, well, not feature, but what do you call it? A widget in Flo you can get. So it's called SimBrief OFP. It's available on flightsim.to. Cool. Okay. Butter. Loving Sim Update 4. Still wrestling with some unwanted ground traffic. Did you do the settings I showed you yesterday? Did you do those settings? It should help you. It should solve the problem at least. Let me center that guy back in the middle. Okay, that's back in the middle. Let's go and get the EFB going here. We'll look at the notes here for the Fenix as well once we're airborne. There were a few things that had changed. Mostly memory management, and that's very good to see because the Fenix has always been very heavy with RAM, and well, VRAM to be more specific. Let's go ahead and get New Sky going as well. So 41, 44 is our call sign. We'll be doing Flex Lex or Fly Lex. We're departing from KDTW, Jesus, going to Baltimore BWI. We're flying in the Fenix 319 CFM version. And let's book the flight. And New Sky is doing its thing. Okay, so we got that all set up. Let's go up here to the top, and I'm going to go ahead and bring on the webcam so you can see the trusty gadgets here. So we're going to be using the Rosefire, which is fantastic. So we got the light going on there. Batteries doing their thing. Pump switches doing their thing. Let's go nav, strobe, beacon, wing lights, nav lights, seatbelt sign, no smoking, and emergency exit. Let's go ahead and start the APU. Give it a couple seconds here. And start it on up. Oxygen crew supply is on as well. Okay, and then how do we turn the lights on in this plane again? Right here, overhead panel. Bring that on up there. Okay, and then let's go on. So we can actually, I did the test yesterday. This is something that King Bob found out. If you turn the nav off and back on, it cycles through and it does the instant nav. So instead of going to the config menu like I always do, it also works with the physical panel like I have there. Let's go and go to init request, and now I can use the briefing panel, I mean not the briefing panel, the SimBrief panel, and grab my cost index. So we are FlexLex, so LEX, and 4144. Cost index is 8. And we're cruising up to flight level 370. 370. Pop that in there. Get rid of this dude. That's gone. Alright, and then let's go back over here to the left-hand side. Send this to the MTQ. Send that to the MTQ. Go back down to the MTQ. And verify things are set the way they're supposed to be. Let's go and get Beyond ATC as well, shall we? Actually, I might do a CPDLC. Let's do a CPDLC. So we haven't done that for a little bit. So let's go to ATSU, AOC, flight init, requested. And we're at gate Alpha 78. Alpha 78. So let's go over here to ATC request, pre-departure clearance, gate Alpha, what did I say? I already forgot it. 78? Yeah, 78. Alpha 78. ATIS we don't have yet, but we'll just guess it on that one. And we are here at Detroit, which is KDTW. And then send that on off. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Bearded, welcome on in. Joseph says, hello, Captain. Good evening from Orlando. Ooh, you're a formal 777 pilot, just to let you know. We're all counting on you. Oh boy. The pressure's on. Mike, welcome on in. They've upgraded the night environment a lot. 2 flights with the update, and it seems a lot smoother. Yeah, a lot of people are saying the performance is substantially better in SimUpdate 4. SimUpdate 4, for sure. Now, it's not going to be anything new for me because I've been on it for quite a while now. But it's going to be cool just to see all the people who are in chat today and in Discord and all that jazz. So now we're just waiting for our clearance, which I already see it through Beyond ATC's menu. So I can pop that in. Oh, there it is too. All right, so we're cleared for clear to Baltimore, runway 21 right. Ooh, they changed the runway on us. I had initially 4. That's interesting. 21 right. I don't know if that's a good runway, though. 7,000 feet for departure. And squawking 1432. That's all good. Perfect. Let's Wilco that jazz. Send it on off. And then over to frequency squawk. When available, call 132. Let's see if they fix this in Beyond ATC. All right, 132725. Nope, that's still broken. So it shows up here, but doesn't show up on my flight panel. That's unfortunate. One day that will get fixed. One day. I know they know about it, so let's switch over to ground now. That's all good. We can swing this back over to performance. Let's go ahead and put our departure information in. So that's departure, runway 12 right. 12 right. And that is via... what are we via? Lids 4. Lids 4. Grivy. Is that how you say it? Grivy transition? Yeah. Grivy. Grivy, baby. Grivy. That's not how you do it. 3-3 left. And Anthem 5. And the Nuz. How do you say it? Nuzm. All right, let's just send that out. Okay, cool. We got that all set in there. P2 with the 699 for the pint after the stream. Thank you, P2, for that. Much appreciated as always. P2 did a lot of work in Discord this weekend, picking us up, getting us more safety, or more safe, more organized. P2 did an amazing job in Discord for us. Amazing job. We got the J. Russ and the Irishman emotes in. Fantastic. Hey, I missed the stream notification. Welcome in, P2. What else we got? Storm, welcome in. Hello, good evening from Iowa. Ooh, welcome in from Iowa. Flying from Dallas to Honolulu in the Delta Airbus. Ooh, which one? Which one? Anyone got a dime? Oh, wait. Wrong stream. Anyone got a dime? Oh, wait. Wrong stream. Anyone got a dime? What am I missing in that joke? I feel like I'm missing something. The King has arrived. King Bob did a stream yesterday. It was fantastic. Highly recommend check out King Bob's Kingdom on YouTube here. Did an awesome 777 stream into San Diego, right? It was San Diego, is that correct, King Bob? He has an awesome setup, which we're going to do a video on down the road with everyone set up here in the community. I'm super excited to do that. Did you clear your caches and scenery indexes? I did not, because I've been on the beta and there really is no change from the beta to the final, other than the last couple of digits. Well, what, the last digit I think changed? I had to write 6 performance reviews today. 6 performance reviews? Holy smokes. Dime to put the internet back on. Oh, King Bob's stream had an audience except one. You did the Delta 350. Ooh, the 350. It's become a very popular plane here in our community. We have an awesome disc livery. If you want to put in exclamation point files, you can grab our 350 livery. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. That is courtesy of RJ here in the chat, or Miss Apex in Discord. He got that done for us, and it is fantastic. It's really cool. It's black. I'm really jealous now, because now I want all the liveries to be that black, which eventually I kind of want to do. I do want to learn it on my own, though, first. I really do. Okay, let's go APU bleed on. And we're going to disconnect the ground power. Go up here to the top, and ground power is going to come off. Over here to the left-hand side, let's go GPU chocks, and door is closed. Cool, grand, beautiful. And before start, check.
Parking brake.
Correct, San Antonio. San Diego. Anyone got a dime is from Blazing Saddles. Thank you, Jesus. The Dakota scenery, hold on. The Detroit scenery, it's very good for freeware. Oh yeah, it's fantastic for freeware. Fantastic. Metro Ground, hello from FlexLex 4144. We are ready for pushback and engine start. Runway, what did I say? 21 right. Which is what I normally get. Face east. Hello, Flo. Let's go and use our handy dandy pushback tool. And we're going to be facing the east. East is the way to go. Okay, so we're going to face the east. I need a new mouse. I have to spray canned air into my mouse to get the wheel to always work consistently. Okay, let's go ahead and release the parking brake and start the flows. Request a pushback. Pushback is commencing down here at the bottom. Let's go ahead and go to that auto. That's going to come up. Come on, up. Start. And engine number 1. Let's bring up some lights in here. It's pretty dark. Alright, engine number 1 is rotating. Looking good. Let's go and get the clock going. Let's go down here and look at the McDo. Go to Atsu. AOC, menu. Pre-departure clearance. We already have that. Go to return. Let's load in our load sheet and then grab this one and accept that, and that's looking grand. Engine number 1 is coming on board. Tis was a great audience because it was a great ones from the Fly Lex. Oh, thanks for that, King Bob. All right, we got engine number 1 is waiting for the available. And there it is. Let's go on down here. Engine number 2 is next. Let's go down here, and flaps are going to be 1. Flaps 1. Was it you, King Bob, who was talking about the Fenix and performance? And I didn't get to read it because I want to start the stream here, but in Discord, going to go up 5, up 0.5. There we go. That's good, looking good. And then max for the brakes. Engine number 2 is firing up. Took off from Dallas an hour and 12 minutes ago. Currently flying over New Mexico right now. Probably will be in Honolulu in 3 hours or so. That's a long flight. Dallas to Honolulu? That's a long flight. That's what I would call like a super long flight here on my stream. Today's like a medium flight. Metro Ground Flex 4144 is ready to taxi to the active. That's a uniform, Golf, Victor, or Victor. Oh no. Oh yeah, we're holding short. Okay. Yeah, Victor and then Mike. Mike 6. Alright, taxi lights are coming on. Let's go ahead and get the APU turned off. Bleeds off. And that's looking good, right? Right. Let's go all call here. Let's go on down here and go to takeoff config. All is green, no blues. After start flows. 350 is better. 350 has better performance than the Fenix. Wait, what? What? Is that true? Is that true? I'm getting 99 FPS right now. Alright, we're going to take uniform to Golf.
Delta 9er 8 Heavy, runway 22 left taxi via uniform 9er, Bravo, Yankee 10. Hold short runway 9er left.
Neutral. Neutral. Check. Set.
Delta 9er 8 Heavy.
With a radar.
Spirit Wing 313, request taxi.
Engine mode.
Alright, here's Golf.
Set.
Spirit Wing 313, runway 22 left taxi via Echo,
Takeoff
Yankee
no
10. Runway 22 left.
And we're gonna hold short runway 9 left. Got a plane coming in for the arrival.
Delta 9er 8 Heavy, hold position for company traffic.
That's not us.
Hold position for traffic. Delta 9er 8 Heavy.
Alright, we're gonna hold short right here. Oh, there we go. Crossing.
Cross runway 9er left at Alpha Tree. Continue taxi via Golf Victor. Hold
Golf
short runway
Victor.
21 right.
2-1 right. Well, no crap, that's where we're departing from. Okay, let's continue our taxi on out. Let's see. My training would have been a lot cheaper if I played Flight Sim. I wear glasses to look professional. I like that. Flow from State Farm. No, not State Farm. Not State Farm. Geico. Let's see. Ed says, hello from France. Ooh, welcome. Are you on Ultra, sir? High, mixture between high. My settings are all over the place, honestly. The only thing I have on Ultra, I think, are clouds. Then a lot of it's on high, and I might have 1 or 2 things on medium. But I also do use auto FPS. I do use auto FPS, and that does adjust the performance for sure. Huge. Auto FPS is like the best thing ever for Flight Sim. Literally, it just so much helps with performance. Who else is using Sim Update 4 and auto FPS still? I'd be curious to know. I've still been using it. Wait, what? Oh, they wanted us on the other side. Why would they want us on the other side of 21 right? That's fine. We'll continue. They want us to cross over Victor. And that's weird. We'll continue. We'll continue. Beyondatc TC's crazy. I couldn't tell how many times I've flown into hurricanes on Microsoft Flight Simulator since I'm a IRL storm chaser. Let's see. 350 has better performance than the Fenix. Already saw that one. Yep. Hate to say it, but for me, the 350 was on par with the Fenix, but P2 mentioned Fenix overall has a more consistent FPS. Interesting. I feel a test going to need to be had. I feel a test needs to be had. Again, I play on Init Builds branded PCs, so I like that. I play on the Init Builds branded PCs, so that may have something to do with it. Let's see, what DTW scenery is this? This is the freeware one on FlightSim.to. So if you go to FlightSim.to, type in KDTW, you'll see it on there. I think there's only free one. There might be a night lighting one but this is a freeware one on FlightSim.to. Could we have a good night? Let's see. Have you tried Arrow 2? No, I haven't tried. That's the AI one, right? That's the AI one. I have not tried that one. No. I'm using it with Auto FPS. Okay, so you are. Let's see. How do you get Beyondatc TCA panel in Sim? I saw you using it yesterday. Oh, it's a VR panel. So if you go to beyondatc.net/downloads, you'll see it will say on the bottom. It will say Beyondatc TCA panel or VR panel. I think that's what it says. Yeah, it's a VR panel.
Contact Tower 118.4, FlexLex 4144.
All right, we're gonna hold short runway. What are we on? 21 right. Metro Tower, FlexLex 4144, holding short runway 21 right. All right, landing lights are coming on.
FlexLex 4144, Metro Tower, wind 075 at 4. Arnif to Jolu, runway 21 right, cleared for takeoff.
So folks, what you're seeing here is the Mobiflight. What you're seeing here is the Moza MTQ. Speaking of Moza, I want to have a chat with y'all about Moza a little bit, because I'm curious for those... What the hell's all this? Oh, it's dust. Thought there was paint paint coming off that. I ran into some information yesterday about the Moza stuff, and it'll be interesting for those who have the Moza force feedback stuff. All right, we're clear for takeoff. The RNAV Julie. Throttle's coming up. Get those Man Lex emotes in the chat, please. Man Lex, let's go fly.
What's the ground speed?
Oops, I forgot to do the rest of the lineup for those.
Checked. TCAS. Set.
Set.
Pax. Set. Cabin crew. Notified.
And let's rotate.
On. APU. Off.
Very, very good departure. Gear going up.
Gear up.
Cleared up to 7,000 initially here. We're going to follow the RNAV departure. 400 feet. We're going to intercept the waypoint up here.
Contact Detroit departure.
Contact Detroit departure, FlexLex 4144.
So
Have a good
today
afternoon.
apparently is the
Detroit departure,
fastest,
FlexLex
how do you say it?
4144. Good
The
afternoon,
darkest,
3,100 feet.
the earliest, darkest day, apparently, here in most of the U.S.
Detroit departure. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Climb and maintain.
All right, why can't I get it's in climb? There we go.
Climb and maintain flight level 180, FlexLex 4144.
All right, 180. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop 37 in. And let's go ahead and get our flaps. Wait a couple more seconds here. And flaps coming up. Spoilers are disarmed.
Flaps up.
Very solid departure. Let's bring that nose up a little bit.
Spoilers.
Let's go lazy mode.
Checked.
We can go check out our incredible livery we have here,
Up. Autopilot.
which you really can't see because it's so dark. See, this is why Boeing's best. Boeing has a really cool wing light. How come our wing light's not working? It's on. Oh well. That's a beautiful departure. Alright, what are we at? 5,000. Do we have any restrictions coming up here? 7,000, 9,000, and a 15,000. So no major restrictions here. Let's go ahead and turn off the webcam. What else we got in chat? Yeah, 50 LOD on the ground and 200 airborne. Okay, so that's with with auto FPS. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's see, got the man Lex things in there. I had no engine noise today during takeoff in the Fenix. Is that before or after the update? So the update came out late morning, I think it was, right? Well, at least for me. I think the darkest day is the 21st, but the 12th is pretty darn close. Yeah, I was reading about it today. It was saying something like today's like the darkest day. The fastest, I don't know. The 21st I think is the 21st I think is the longest, darkest day. If this next, now I'm all confused because I think today was the fastest it became dark at night, and the 21st is the longest total darkness of day. So it means the morning it doesn't get bright as early, and at night it gets dark early. I think that's what the 21st was. I think. I can't remember. Alright, we're at a 7,000 restriction now. Then we'll have a 9,000 and a 15,000. PC specs, go ahead and put exclamation point specs. Exclamation point specs. Is it bad that my aircraft is going 608 knots? You know, unless you're in a fighter, I suppose, right? Thanks for the subscription. Welcome in. Let's see. Captain says, Phoenix posted that there may be some issues with the lights in SimBrief 4. Yeah, I did read about that. We'll take a look at the notes here once we get up to 10,000. Thank you for the flight, sir. I wish you happy tailwinds. Thank you, Joseph. Thanks for coming on in. Yeah, we'll take a look at the notes here in a little bit, because you know, it was small. It was small. It wasn't like a jam-packed update, and I don't think any of us expected a big old update, right? Because we know that, you know, they're working on the Neos, they're working on some other stuff, but there was that memory thing, I think, which is really, really cool to see. Now, let's see. My VRAM is currently at 77%. That's about what I normally get, but I don't know if they said VRAM or actually just like RAM itself. So I think it was just RAM. I don't think it was VRAM. Alright, that restriction should be coming off any second now. How has Sim Update 4 improved your performance in aircraft like the Fenix and the iFly? Yes, very much so. Very much so. Now, I do have a high-end system, so keep that in mind. I do have a high-end system. But yes. Yes, the biggest thing isn't, for me at least, the biggest thing wasn't a FPS itself, right? So it wasn't, I didn't go from, you know, 80 to 100 FPS. It was the smoothness when panning around. So when you move in the sim here, left and right, you know, you're gonna get your hesitation still because that's part of the caching, right? So I move in the initial pan, it's loading in information, so it's gonna stutter. But after that, it is silky smooth. Like, I don't know how well that shows up on the stream because it's streaming at 60 FPS probably. But man, it is silky, silky smooth. Silky, silky smooth. I like it a lot. Speaking of, okay, so I know King Bob was streaming, like I said, yesterday. And he was streaming ultra-wide. Should I go back to ultra-wide? I know P2 liked it. Should I go back to ultra-wide streaming? I've been doing 1080 because I think most people, that's how they watch it, right? 10,000 feet, so landing lights, taxi lights, all coming off. It's all good. Okay, let's look at the notes so we don't forget here. Oh, then we're also talking about Moza. We're going to talk about Moza for a second because I stumbled upon something that was rather interesting. Okay, so where's the notes at? What are we looking at? Fenix. Fenix. Where the heck is Fenix? Okay, here we go. Whoopsh. Okay, so this one updated today at 2:11 a.m. Oh, jeez, it was early. I thought it was afternoon. So it says we pushed a new installers patch addresses a couple minor interim issues, mainly a workaround for the flickering displays caused by 2024 Sim Update 4. Another welcome improvement in this update, given current RAM prices, is significantly better memory efficiency of our external engine model, which should deliver a modest performance boost on some systems. Incidentally, this is the first piece of Neo work reaching your CEO, as we made several broad spectrum enhancements to XEM while refining the GTF and LEAP engines. It's also worth noting another regression we couldn't work around: the volumetric properties lights. This is what King Bob, I think, was talking about earlier, right? This means we can only turn this effect on and off regardless of the actual values it's set to. So yeah, they're going to have some light issues. But here are the notes themselves: improve memory efficiency, fix display inaccuracies, fix the FMGS navigation messages not being cleared independently. Oh, interesting. Fix heading discrepancy being reported when ADIRS heading is not available. Arts and sounds, so 2024. Workload for certain elements flickering due to Sim Update 4. This was reported several weeks ago, and it's added to the backlog of a solo. Fix the A321 incorrect wing cop textures on some liveries. And then EFB had some improvements with turnaround flow of editing weights, importing SimBrief plan to the next flight. Fix mass and balance fields not editable after GSX deboarding without clicking in deboard dialog. So there we go. That's the notes we have for the Fenix. We're not going to go through the Sim Update 4 notes because those are forever long, and there are 1,000 different notes to go through on that. Obviously, the biggest one I would say is performance. They also have the races, the Reno races, or what's it called? The air races, which I know Will was talking about a while back ago. So the races are finally available. I think Will was saying it was going to be in Sim Update 4 as well. And I think, did I hear that cargo planes, some cargo planes are now available in the career mode? Was I reading that as well? Or have I not? I'm planning on upgrading to a RT 9070, so performance shouldn't be an issue, but still wondering how it is now. Haven't flown in a while. Yeah, Sim Update 4 really has changed performance substantially. It's a pretty thing. Like Sim Update 3 made a nice improvement as well, but 4 really did a good job. I think with 3, I saw the FPS. With 4, I'm seeing the smoothness, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I've experienced with Sim Update 4. Does Ultra Wide give you more angle of view or just stretches the view out? It gives you more view. So, for example, right now what you're seeing is 1080p, right? I can see on my screen, see, where's my mouse at? Here's my mouse, right? At here at the edge of the screen, I can still see another, I don't know, 3 inches? At least 3 inches. I can still see another 3 inches. So right here, you can't really see it, but right here on the side, this window here, I can still see out of it. I can see the EFB down here at the bottom, right? And on the other side, it cuts it off right here in the middle of the FCU. I can still see all of it. So I can see the other half of the FCU. That's what I like it the most about being able to have ultra wide, is I can see the altitude, right? I really love that. Irishman with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you for that, Irishman. We have SQT, Paul, Shiny, Cole, and Arshgowan as well. Welcome in. Courtesy of Irishman. Let's see. King Bob said, hold on, let me go back up here. Let's see. Dead says, about to join 2024. I've taken 6 months off. I really hope the 737-800 comes out in a few. We're back, baby. Oh yeah. Dead sick. You're right. I'm hoping for Sim Update. I'm hoping for the PMG 737-800 as well soon. I'm hoping. I don't know though. I'm getting a little concerned because there's another I saw in the PMG Discord. It's I don't know. It's sounding like it might get delayed for a while. There's a chance that pretty much said that they're working on the external models that they found issues with. So I don't know. I'm a little concerned that we're not going to see it this week or even next week, and I don't think we're going to see it. We may not see. Why is this so bright all of a sudden? Oh, because there's a UFO flying over us. That's crazy. Let's see. I think Sim Update 4 is using Witchcraft to make the sim smoother. Probably King Bob. Or it could be better CPU. Yeah, the usage of the CPU I think is what I saw the most. That's the biggest thing I saw personally. Is we looked at it too. It was, I think, in the video we looked at it. But you can see the usage of the CPU is substantially more equal now. It's still work that could be done, right? Still work that can be done, but it's a lot better. Storm says, my Delta 350 is going 610 knots. What the heck? Crossing into Arizona now. May have to land in LAX and see what is going on. That's really strange. 610 knots. I'm going 280. You're going 3 times faster than me in a 350. Ella says Sim Update 4 seems to be 2024 V1. That, yeah, it took a year. It took a year, but we're finally here, right? And I think the same could be said with Flight Sim 2020. When that was released, it took about a year or so for it to be where, you know, where it was for final. And it was about a year until we actually started getting some really good high-end scenery developers in and other aircrafts, right? It took a while, but eventually got there. I transitioned from 2020 just now, and what I noticed is that the actual FPS number is less. However, when all the add-ons, Beyondatc TCA, GSX are on, the FPS barely changes to remain smooth. That's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing itself, is that you can now add in all of the other add-ons, like you said, GSX, Beyondatc TC, what else is there? Other add-on, you know, sceneries and aircrafts and all that jazz. You still get a consistent FPS across the board. I think that's what matters the most. P2 says no engine sound after Sim Update 4. Yes, on the widescreen stream. Be right back. Going to Canadian Tire. Canadian Tire, is that like a bar? Master Copy, welcome in. Happy Monday to you. Happy Sim Update 4 day. Let's see. DC, as long as we get the iFly. Oh, yeah. Master says, thanks for the tip with the WinWing throttle. That's awesome. So I am assuming it worked for you, Master Copy? Any other tips with the flaps not going to 4? It stops at 3. I got to use my mouse to take it to 4. Really? That's interesting. I find that one fascinating because I have the Moza, right? And the Moza has D-dents for the 4 flaps. And it works just flawlessly. I don't know about the WinWing though. I don't know how it operates. Is it buttons? So do you know when you set up the flaps in Flight Sim, is it buttons or is it an axis? You know, is it like when you do it, is like say axis 1, 2, 3, you know, etc. That I'm not quite sure. I just know that Polyot over on 757 Spy, he like had early access because he lives in that area. He got really fast access to the WinWing product, and he did a quick little recap about it, and that's some of the stuff he was mentioning about. It has buttons and axis. Okay. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I have mine set for axis. My Mobiflight, jeez. My Moza MTQ. It is set for axis. But it works really well because the D-dents are kind of programmed perfectly fine. Now, Master Copy, what? Well, okay, so you're having problems with going into 4. What plane? Are you in the Fenix? Which plane are you in? I suppose it could be any plane too, right? Alright, go over to Cleveland Center 120.75.
Contact Cleveland Center 120.775. Flex 4144. See you.
The Fenix. Okay, have you calibrated the Fenix?
Cleveland Center. Flex
So down here in the Fenix, if you go to the McDo menu and go to config and go to controllers config and then go to the next page. I think it's 2 pages over. Yeah, go over 2 pages. Flaps. Have you calibrated your flaps yet? So it's gonna, I don't want to do it during stream, but you can click the calibrate and it's gonna say set it for flaps 1, set it for flaps 2. Okay, you've done that and it's still broken? Not sure. I'm not sure on that one then. I have no other suggestions. When will the 320 livery be done? Hopefully soon, J. Russ, hopefully soon. Actually, I forgot to send it off yesterday. Let me do it right now. Let me do that right now. Pardon me. Where's my notes? Alright, so Captain wants the IAE Sharklet version. So let me message our designer. Let's see, Phoenix, 320, IAE, Sharklets. You do the same as the 321, but for name, add let's see. All right, message has been sent to the delivery maker. We'll see what he says. He's really quick because we can have this as early as tomorrow. if he's going to be as quick as he's been in the past, we can have this as early as tomorrow. Let's see. Captain's here. He's waiting for it. He wants that 321, or sorry, 320. My engine's just turned off. Uh-oh, Storm. Our engine's just turned off. Hi, did you rename your community folder when updating? Negative. Nope. Thankfully, no. Justin, all went fine. All went fine with the update. You should tell the designer to put our names on the plane. So yeah, master copy. So whoever has donated, I asked, and then I included the name. So Irishman has the 321, even though that was P2 and J. Russ. And then on the iFly we have Misty Apex. And then we have, for the captain, we'll have captain for the 320. 319, that one technically, I guess, came from King Bob. I think King Bob was the first one to donate. I think he dropped 50. And he's the one that pretty much got the 319 for us. I want to get, I really want to get the 777 at some point. But I think that, well, I know Misty Apex is going to be working on the 737-800 when that's available. So that's going to be cool. So maybe the 777 will be next. Probably the freighter version. But I might go black on that one. I might go the black one that Misty Apex has done. It is so cool. Let's see. Irishman with another 5 gifted memberships. We have Emmanuel, Lewis. Let's see. Nungan. Chicken got one. Hey, Chicken. And the duh. the duh. How we looking on the ICAO code? I haven't reached out to him yet. The reason why is I feel there must be some issue. They couldn't do Flylex. There has to be a reason for it. There has to be a reason. Let's see. Wait, my name is on the 319. Negative, King Bob. Your name's not on there. No. The king... We'll put the king on the 777. I think we'll do the king. I'll do the King Bob on the 777. Landing the Phoenix, just casually gliding down. I think the 777 and the 350 should be black ones. I think you're right. That black... The 350 is really nice. It's the 1000 version of it. And that's the one that Misty Apex got for us. I already got a message back from the delivery guy. Alright, he's commissioning it. The 320 is underway, folks. The 320 is underway. So we might, like I said, we might get that as early as tomorrow. Once we get it, I'll update it in Discord, and then we'll update the folder as well. I'm getting that deja vu moment. Did I do this before on stream? Alright, 350's underway. Offer's been accepted. He's working on it, folks. It's underway. It's underway. We'll get that. I think, like I said, I think the 777's going to be next. Although, I don't know. Maybe I will wait, because once the 737-800 comes out, I'm going to be flying the hell out of that plane. Oh man, this livery, you can't really see it here at night. But this is beautiful. Work of art. I'll get rid of the webcam. Work of art. I did not think I was going to be using these liveries. I've told everyone that. I was like, there's no way I'll use any of the liveries. Like, it's going to be whoever wants to use it, but I'm not going to ever touch it. I have to use them. They're so cool. Master copy? No, the cabins are not done. That's like an extra 15 bucks or so. That's one I don't care about. Like, I guess it'd be kind of cool to add in like Flylex logo here at in the front, but not for $15. I feel like in that case I could probably do that on my own. Let's see. Cole? Is that how you say it? Cole? Welcome on in. Happy Monday to you. Happy Sim Update 4 day. We're on our way to Baltimore in the updated Fenix 319. We're at flight level 370. We're getting close to top of climb. Or sorry, top of descent, which is right up there. I was really, really hoping we'd have a PMG 737 come out today, but like I said, I'm a little worried that we might not see it. We may not see it until... I don't know. I hate to say it. I don't want to even throw us out of the universe, but it may not be until next year. There's a chance. It's just the things I'm hearing. You know, I check Discord, their Discord often to see if we can get some, if I can get some noise. But it's, I don't know. It's not sounding very promising for this year. And they also said, you know, that they had planned on making all of them come out, well, 3 of them at least come out or by the end of this year, but I don't know, folks. I don't know.
Center on 120.6, Flex 4144. Cleveland Center, Flex 4144.
I know people are the ones, the content creators that have access to it now are showcasing like liveries and all that jazz.
Flex 4144, Cleveland Center, copy.
You would think if there's such an issue with it that's delaying it this long, that they would just pull it, you know, from the content creators as well. You would think, but I don't know. Watch it's all done, they're just teasing it. That's typical of PMDG, right? Alright, we're gonna go to Atsu here and go to our messages. AOC, receive messages, and clear that out. Perfect. And we're gonna put in our destination info next. So, our QNH is 3031. We'll see if we get our same runway we're expecting. 3 left. So pop this in here. Temperature is 2. And the winds are gusting up to 19. Holy smokes. Alright, 020 at 9. But gusting up to 19. Okay, so we're going to have a slight crosswind coming on in. Very, very slight, but it's, it's always fun. 3 left for the arrival. Let's see what runway minimums are. 343. 343 in the box. Cool. Alright, that's all set. We're pretty much ready for descent. Top of descent is at 0025. Timing right now is 0012. So we got a little bit of timing, I guess. And we're expected to be on the ground here within the next 40 minutes. Did Phoenix correct the EFB not saving some settings like units? Negative. Not from, at least not from what I'm seeing with the update. They're seeing all the backlash. Yeah. Phoenix had an update today. EFB was in it. It was, but I don't think they added the save feature. So you used to be able to go under sim settings, and there used to be a button that said save settings. It was right up here. That's not there anymore. Ever since the big Phoenix update came out this past summer, was it? That button was removed. I don't know why. I don't know if it was causing issues or not. But yeah, that button was gone. So now you have to, I think you still have to do it through the menu, like through the config file. Is it normal that I don't see any, sorry, I don't see my GPU memory when in dev mode after installing DLSS Swapper? is it normal that I don't see the GPU memory when in developer mode? I don't think that's normal. I don't think it's normal. We'll expect Anthem 5, runway 33 left. Flex Lex 4144. Alright, it took that. Cool. Let me check. I don't really want to bother Beyond ATC with this. They got other things to do, but let me log on in here. Okay, so here's our Beyond ATC. If we go into change requests, so here's the modified one from October. And Lex is the call sign. And then call sign modified to work properly with all voices. This is why I don't think they're going to be able to change it. Call sign modified to work properly with all Beyond ATC voices. That's telling me that I don't think they can do it. So they must have ran it through, right, to see how it sounds, and it didn't sound right. So that's why it says flex. That's why I really don't want to submit it again. I feel like I'm wasting their time. They clearly did something to test it out, and it's saying, you know, they modified it on their end. I just don't understand why it wouldn't be able to say it. They could say fly. It can say Lex. I thought it would have problems with Lex. But it can do Lex sounds just fine in here. Flex Lex. Sounds really weird. The fact that it can do Flex Lex and not Fly Lex is rather interesting as well. But they must know something I don't know. Again, I don't want to bother them for something that they put notes on that they can't do. Right? If they didn't put notes, then maybe I think it would be a typo or something. But clearly it's not a typo. Clearly it's a limitation. Okay, on arrival here, runway 33 left. We're going to be exiting to the right. Exit to the right. We got that. Cool. The Anthem 5 arrival into Baltimore. Let's see. So, it looks like this is working out. Flows up here are working pretty good. Although the destination doesn't seem right. The distance, yeah, it's way off. So, I'm not sure what's going on with the distance. 460 nautical miles is definitely wrong. We have, what, 200 nautical miles to go? So it's half of that. It's half of that. It's pulling this, and that's only when you're doing it through SimBrief, I think. It's only when you're doing it through SimBrief. It's really weird. Let's see, Locke, you talked about it, you talking about in the sim. What? What are you talking about, Irishman? Locke? Oh, okay, sorry. You're talking about the DLSS swapper. Yeah, he's talking about the dev mode. He's talking about the dev mode. So you go to dev mode, you know, you go to the menu and then enable developer mode, and then you have the menu at the top here, and then you can go into FPS, and you see FPS on the side. That's what he's talking about. But I haven't used it for a little bit. But I do remember seeing, even with DLSS swapper, which I use, I don't recall having issues with that. I don't recall that at all. For those who don't know, we have our virtual airline, which is I'm about to say Flex Lex. I think we officially got to change it to Flex Lex. On New Sky, so go to newsky.app. It's completely free to download the New Sky, which is a virtual airline hub kind of thing, and then you can search for airline Fly Lex. Very, very simple. So you go ahead and download it. This is what pops up, the New Sky app, right? Go to search airlines, and you can search right here, or you can scroll on down a little bit, and we are right here. Flex Lex, we're very active. We have 302 flights. We're moving on up. This is in the last 30 days, I think, or something. I can't remember. We have 19 pilots on board. 17 out of our 19 pilots have completed a flight within the last 30 days, which is very, very good. Our average score is 9.39, which is very, very good as well. We're based in Chicago here. But yeah, It's a very, very good way. Irishman's done a lot of work with it. So if you click on our airline here, you can see he's done a lot of cool stuff, such as our operations. So here's our challenge we have going on right now. So part of a contest we have is you have to depart to or from Halifax or Anchorage. You have to depart from one of those two airports, and then you can do any number of scheduled flights for the airline, and the pilot that does the most of that is going to win a prize at the end of the month. And right now, Misty Apex, I believe, is straight ahead of it. I think he's like dominating the charts. But outside of that, he's also done these cool awards. So we have Lucky Charms, which we did here on stream. This was a really cool tour of Ireland. Several hops here. So we did all these hops. You can see down here at the bottom who completed them. So Irishman, King Bob, etc. Very, very cool. And then we have Tea and Crumpets, which I want to do at some point. Cross the pond. X that marks the spot. East Coast, or sorry, West Coast and East Coast. And then we have the True North Run, which is, I think, for P2. Which I think was P2's the only one who did it. I love how he says P2 on here. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's a fantastic virtual airline. We have many flights, many good times with it. There's no real how do you say? There's no real pressure. It's just a lot of fun. So Chicken's done just did one, or is he doing one right now? Whoop. En route. Oh, we got a lot of en routes here. So Chicken's en route. This is Lex Guy's en route. RJ, Misty Apex, has 2 en routes. Wait, how's that possible? How do you have 2 en route? RJ. What's Misty Apex doing here? And then P2 is en route as well. Yep. King Bob did one. P2, King Bob, Chicken, RJ, Captain, Chicken. Very cool. And then here's our logger right now for our current flight. Flex. Alright, we're just about top of descent. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, let's go ahead and start descent. There we go. What am I putting for altitude? 90 runway 33 left is 4,000. 4,000. Okay, and descent is in progress. All looking grand there. Let me update our altitude with first officer, the minimums I should say, which was again 343. 343, runway 33 left. It doesn't have a 33 left. That's weird. In Flight Sim First Officer. That's the first time I've ever seen a conflict with that. Oh well. Alright. 3-1 right, we'll be fine, I guess. Alright, over to Cleveland Center. Yellowknife or Anchorage? Yes, but after installing DLSS Swapper and updating SimBrief 4, I don't see it anymore. Great money this week. Anyone notice the Community 2024 folder now? Hold on, anyone notice the Community 2024 folder now after Sim Update 4? Wait, what? They changed the folder name? Oh, they did, yeah. But mine's from October 11th. Is that when I enrolled in the beta? There's nothing in there. But yeah, I do see that, Community 2024. Interesting. But mine's from October 11th. Huh. Is that when I reinstalled? That might have been, that has to be when I first installed the beta. That's my guess. Not Halifax. Oh, Yellowknife or Anchorage. Did I say Halifax? I thought I said Yellowknife. Didn't I say Yellowknife and Anchorage? Let's see, what GPU do you run? No stutters anymore with the Fenix and SimUpdate 4 at takeoff and landing. I had stutters with the 3070 and SimUpdate 3. I have a 5080. A 5080. New awards posting soon. Badges will post in your New Sky profile for all to see. Yeah, come join New Sky. It's a good time. Like, you can run it with any other career mode you might have. So I use APL. Like this flight here is technically a Southwest Airlines flight, but I'm using New Sky with it, tracking it via our Flylex airline. And then, of course, you can make it even better and have cool liveries like this one, which I know is tough to see on the screen, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, 32,000 feet. So other than it being windy out, it should be all right in Baltimore. So we got a little bit of weather right here in front of us, but we're gonna be, we might be jumping down into it. We might be jumping down into it. So when is the next, what was the teaser that Parallel 42 had put out? Let's see. So on the announcements page, yeah. So the fishing thing apparently is now available for everyone. Go fish. For those that want that. I'm not really interested in that stuff, but it is available. Okay, so this one's chase plane, this one's a secret, and then this one was going to be the... What's that called? Oh, shoot. I was trying to think up the name yesterday of what this one's called. And I was talking about how I may not... I likely won't get the whatever the cost would be, because it's probably going to cost more, right? The heck is it called? I just gotta go on their website and find out. P42. SimFX. Yeah, SimFX. Oh, no, it's not SimFX, is it? Yeah, SimFX. Oh, I thought you had to buy... Hold on now, I'm confused. Closed, or flying with the cabin. Oh yeah, just yeah, the immersion packs. Then you have to buy the immersion packs if you want it for the plane. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, SimFX, yeah. Fishing stuff. So that's what I think the SimFX stuff, I think, is what's coming out. What day was that? I already forgot. Let's see. That is the 12th. So what's the 12th? Friday? Or is that Thursday? It's the 12th. Friday. Yeah, so that Friday that might come out. Alright, so our livery's underway. He started our order. Like I said, we might get that as early as tomorrow. If it does happen, once I have access to it, I'll pop it in Discord. Let's see, man, it's cold outside, minus 12 Celsius. Jesus. Parallel 42 said they won't release SimFX for 2024. Did they say that? So then what's coming out on the 12th? What do we think that... What do you think it is? Sounds like a song. It sounds like a song. So what do we think's coming out on the 12th then? So what do we think this middle one is here? I thought this was going to be SimFX. That's what I thought this guy was going to be. What do you think this one is? So this was Flow, right? This is Chase Plane. And this is a secret on the 26th. What do we think this one's going to be? If it's not SimFX, what shall it be?
I'll monitor VREF speed and call out deviations. Ready for landing.
Maybe they rename it. a hunting sim.
Ladies
They
and
already do
gentlemen,
fishing
we've
ones.
started our initial
You know,
descent
I'd said
to
it, man. I
Baltimore,
said it
25 to 30 minutes.
during
We've
the
enjoyed having you
technical,
on board today and hope you'll choose to fly with us
what's it
again
called?
in the
Technical
near
Alpha,
future.
whatever it was,
We'll have you
for
on the ground
2024.
shortly.
You know, when we had access to it for the weekend. I said that it's eventually going to become, like, I didn't know if it was going to be 2024, but, like, people are going to add in mods, you know, racing and fishing and hunting and all that jazz. And more stuff are going to be added to it. It's going to be a sim. It's going to be a lot more than just flight sim. I don't think it's going to be more. I don't think it's going to be 2024. I have a feeling it's going to be more like flight sim 2028 or whatever the next version of a flight sim is going to be. There's a lot of possibilities. A lot of possibilities. I gotta work on the engine stuff though. P2's gonna be right back. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that one's gonna be SimFX. What else? Or that that could be Striper as well, or Stripper, whatever they want to call it. It could be that. Which I'm not getting. I got it for 2020. It was nice to have, but effects of SimFX are already included in 2024. Dust, yeah, but not as good. Henry, welcome in. Not as good. For example, like the biggest thing I bought it for, I don't look on the outside of the plane very much. The biggest thing I used it for was having, when you go through the clouds, you'd have like the cloud effect. You know what was going on the windshield? That's honestly the only reason I had it. I'm surprised there's not a freeware one like that. Like when you go through clouds. I don't know how they do it though. I don't know how they detect it. That'd be my question. That's really the only thing I used it for, or really enjoyed it for in 2020. So, we'll see what happens. We will see. So we do get a little bit of a storm here on the what is that, the southwest of the airport, but it shouldn't affect our arrival. There's no rain. Well, yeah, there might be a little bit of rain going into Baltimore. Shouldn't be too terrible though. Alright, 20,000 feet. I wonder why First Officer doesn't have runway 31 left. It has right. That's really weird. Anybuilds is doing those effects already with a 350 and 340. Do they really? Built into the plane? So like right now, well, I guess not right now, but we're getting closer and closer to this cloud in front of us. Does the 350 have those effects? Huh. I don't have the 340. I guess that shows how much I haven't really paid attention to the 350. But like right now, you'd see like a little bit of like, I don't know. I don't even know if it's realistic what I'm even talking about. I think it is, because I've flown on planes and I've kind of seen it a little bit, you know. I do know when it first came out for 2020, it was a little overdone. And then they did a patch to... Oh, there's a patch for flow today, I forgot. Let me grab that patch real quick so I don't forget again. P42, let me download that patch. I was like, I knew there was something else I had to do before I started the stream.
Transition altitude.
Download that.
Set.
Alright. It'd be nice if they had an auto updater. Alright, making our descent. 17,000, 18,000. 350, you can see the vortex in front of the engine on the ground. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yep. Yeah, 350 does have some of those effects. You're right. You're right about that. And 2024 did add some of that as well. Just took the Flexi. Just took the Flylex 319 up for a touch and go. It doesn't steer as well on the 319. Wait, hold on. Could be the livery. Just took the Flylex 319 up for a touch and go. It doesn't steer as well as the 319 from KBK. Oh, the King Bob livery. King Bob's talking about our livery. P2, that might be a ban. Did you see that? Got your edibles for the week? Whoa, the King's talking about our... I know he's royalty and all, but There has to be a line drawn at some point. Flaming our livery. That is a nice livery though. The King Bob 777 one is very, very nice. I ain't gonna lie about that. It's very, very nice. Okay, so the approach chart kind of starts... yeah, I kind of started back here, but it shows up on the Navigraph chart at least when you get up to Anthem up here. That's when the approach charts will start up. I think did I have the EFB on here? Yeah, EFB panel. So I can show you on here on the... Go away, Flo. Okay, so if we go into Flight Planner and we type in KBII, or KW, oh my gosh, KBWI, Baltimore, and we go to charts, we go to the arrival charts and the Anthem chart. So here we are here. So this isn't showing up on Navigraph for me, but once we get up here, that's when my plane will show up on Navigraph. So coming in for the arrival. So we're gonna come in this way here, all the way around here, and then come in for 3-3 left. See, P2 says, I don't see any violation, Lex, but I think you're streaming Fenix when Innie is clearly better. streaming Fenix when Innie is clearly better is ban-worthy. Shizus, they're teaming up against me. What kind of community is this? I'm gonna start a new community. I'm gonna call it anti-Airbus. It's gonna have millions of subscribers, millions of followers. It's gonna be the best thing ever. You'll see. You'll see. Airbus Haters Club. As I'm flying a Phoenix Airbus. Thanks for coming in. Have a great night. We are about 20 minutes from landing. About 20 minutes from landing. Been a relatively fast flight. We've been 55 minutes with the block time, 50 minutes in the air. So overall about an hour and 10-minute flight. And we'll be going, what? It's going to be about 400 nautical miles, I guess, total, when you add it all together. We have a restriction here at... We have a restriction at 11,000. Okay, so we're still coming in. East or west, any builds is the best. Oh my gosh. P2, I think you have a little something extra in those edibles. A little something extra. I don't think it's just the devil's grass either. I notice a lot of the content creators out there have a store too, but trinkets and stuff, when you get in a Flylex store. King Bob, I'll get one when you give me an idea, or when you get that shirt out that you're talking about on stream yesterday. I'll get one when you get that shirt done. I do plan to get a couple shirts. I can get some for like, what's it, like $10 a pop from work, and I was gonna do a couple for the expo. So for those coming to the expo, and then of course whoever wants them, like I'll ship them to you as well. But I was gonna get a couple for the expo. I was gonna do like the community logo on the front. So now we're gonna switch it over to Flylex, and then something on the back. I wasn't quite sure what I want to put on the back. We're planning a Lex OnlyFans. It's called Only Flaps.
Ladies and
Only
gentlemen,
Flaps.
we will begin our descent
It's gonna be good.
shortly.
Millions of dollars.
Ensure your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright and locked
We'll have to start
positions
figuring
and
out what I want to do for the back, though. I was gonna do like a shots fired kind of thing towards a developer, but I don't want to do that no more. I want to change it now. Change my plan. I got to figure out what I want to do for the back. We can do on the front. We can do Flylex, and then on the back, we can do you know, like the no sign, and then we can put King Bob there, No kings. How about that? A no Kings Bob protest. P2 is dying to start the Only Flaps page. He is. What is the Devil's Grass reference from? Is that from the Dark Tower? Ah, the Dark Tower. I haven't seen the Dark Tower in forever. I don't remember if it was in there. The Dark Tower. Let me look at that. Dark Tower.
At this time, please ensure
Oh yeah, Stephen King's, right? Oh, there's a series?
switched off and secured for landing.
There's a movie too, right?
Be on the ground soon.
Yeah, there's a movie. 2017. Yeah. I don't know if I saw the movie. Matthew McConaughey. Maybe I have. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think I have. Alright, 11,000 feet. Let's see. I like... Wait. I'm the king. Oh, man. How about SI sucks on the back? Jay knows where I was going with. How about a cake on the back? How about a cake? We can put a cake on the back. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. I gotta figure it out still. We'll do, once we get closer to the expo, we'll, obviously want to have it ready at least like a month beforehand, but we'll probably do a poll in Discord to see what the back should be. Or I guess we can vice versa. We can do text in the front, back, you know, as a logo. I don't care. Whatever. No matter. We'll figure it out. What was the shirt you were going to do, King Bob, though? What was it? I forgot what it was. You were going to do you were saying... You were making a joke about a shirt yesterday. I went back to 330 on the front and Leo on the back too soon. But the cake is a lie. Just like landing rate. Oh, there it is. Yeah, landing rate is a lie. That's what it was. It was going to be a shirt, hashtag landing rate is a lie. Maybe we should do that. We do the Fly Lex logo in the front.
Seatbelt signs.
Actually, what I should do is for everyone who's coming, I could do an independent shirt with your logo on it. I like that even better. We'll have to do that maybe instead.
Auto brakes.
So I'll wear my Fly Lex one. King, if you're going to come with us,
Engine mode.
you can get one. We'll have the King logo on there. P2s. J. Oh, that'd be cool. I kind of like that. Be right back, grabbing munchies for Postgrast. Oh boy, P2. Oh boy. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's do that. I like. We'll have to get logos all together. I need higher resolution of everyone, but yeah. Because I know we have. Let's see, master copy. I know you were talking about it, right? Jay, you might be coming as well, right? King, you were mentioning it in stream yesterday. Who else? Who else is? There's someone else in there too. Right? Who else am I missing? Irishman, you were saying you might come as well. I'll design a landing rate shirt. I love that. I love that idea. All right, landing lights coming on. Taxi lights coming on. Irishman with another 5 gifted memberships. I should make one shirt with the plane upside down on the runway with the words P2 butter. I like that too. Irishman gifted 5 more. We got Steve, Skipper, Levi, Open Source VR, and David, all courtesy of Irishman. Is heavy cargo in the game now? I don't know for sure. I heard yes. But I don't know for sure. I haven't checked it. I know the races, the air races is available now. P2 is high resolution, right? All right. Thank you again for that 5 gifted membership. We got the 15 gifted memberships from the amazing Irishman tonight. And then P2 donated the 5, what was it? The 5, well, it came out the 505 US. I'm only 6 going if, hold on. I'm only going if Irishman is buying drinks. Hey, Irishman says he's going to. Irishman said he's going to.
Runway 158, New York
Passing
Center, roger.
10,000 feet.
All right, past 10,000 feet. Looking good on this approach so far. Airport is right there, I believe. There's a lot of air traffic. Well, there's 3 of these planes. Not a lot going on in the comms, though. I already said I got the picklebacks. I thought you were going to do pickleball. Ah, it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. I am so excited. The tickets, well, the pre-sale tickets for those who are captains should have access to it. I think they said this month, later on this month. So I'll get my ticket and, you know, ordered because you get a discount. And then we'll have to also figure out like all the event stuff because they always have events, you know, like the ATC tower and all the other stuff. We'll have to figure out what we're all going to do, kind of coordinate all that jazz too. I'm totally going to Minneapolis Tower if they have it again. It's going to be awesome. I have a feeling they're going to stick on the East Coast next year as well, or the year after, I guess it'd be. That's my thought.
Flexlex 4144. Contact Potomac.
Funny, Mrs. and I were just talking about the Minnesota trip. Oh, really?
Contact Potomac approach. Flexlex 4144.
I know my cousin wants to go visit Florida, visit his mom again. So we might go do that at some point, Irish, and then we can all get together there too. I don't know when.
Flexlex 4144. Potomac approach. Good
Altimeter 3031.
visual approach runway 33 left.
Got that set.
Altimeter 3031. Expect the visual approach runway 33 left. Flexlex 4144.
Welcome in, Muka. Happy Monday to you. Don't get me wrong, we 2 bottles of wine in. Oh, hold on, what now? Don't get me wrong, we 2 bottles of wine in. Bunch of winos. We got some, you know, Canadian who's using the devil's grass. And then we got a wino and Irishman. King Bob says, I was thinking about bringing the wife. She loves all things flight sim. Not. Tuesday. Oh, it's already Tuesday there? Holy smokes. I suppose it is, it's like 5 hours from Tuesday here. That's the cool part about like flight sim and get to know all these different people. You know, everyone's from a different, you know, not everyone's from a different place, but, you know, different part of the world. And it's just really cool to hear about different holidays that someone's experiencing, you know, different season they may be in as well. It's really awesome. Chicken's from Australia, right?
Southwest 4078. Contact Washington Center 132.55.
All right, folks, we're getting close. Getting close.
Contact Washington Center 132.55 Southwest 4078.
I don't even remember what the night lighting was in Sim Update 3. This looks just incredible.
Southwest
You can see the livery a little better there.
Contact Washington Center 132.55.
That's what I liked about the bull wings. They have a great tail light. Really good tail light. Apparently the 319 does not. Watch the airspeed. Bob, let our misses go out on their own. We got it covered. RJ, welcome in. The first flight. This is the first and only flight tonight. First and only flight tonight, RJ. I was just talking about your awesome blacked out 350 livery. I'm so excited for the 737-800 livery. That's gonna be so awesome. We officially got the 320, the Fenix 320 livery in the works, so we might have access to that as early as tomorrow. Might have access as early as tomorrow. Alright, so far Beyondatc has been very, very good. The Fenix has been lovely as always. Flow's been flowing. It's been a good stream day. Sim Update 4 is fantastic. So all I did was I opted out of the beta, it downloaded something, and here we are. Good to go. I forgot that there was a sim update, or sorry, a flow update, so I'll have to do that after the stream. I think we'll get along just fine.
Go ahead.
Cabin is ready. All passengers seated and belts
There's gonna be a bunch of divorces happening.
Copy.
I'm married to who? Why? This is their hobby?
Departure southwest 29 500 feet.
I usually have bail money set aside when we go.
Southwest 2095.
Jeez.
Departure.
Jay says I deleted flow already. What? What happened, Jay? Why'd you delete it already?
Climb and maintain
What don't you like about flow?
190.
Look at it. Look at it flow.
Clear
It's
direct
lovely.
approach. Resume fix at
It's just
five.
lovely.
Climb and maintain flight level
Other than the
190,
button,
southwest
my mouse
2095.
button's not working. Like Jay just comes in here. I already deleted flow. They spent how much? Oh boy. Gotta get one of those prepaid cards. $10. $10 limit. Alright. Tens. Whoa, amen, Jay. Irishman's just anti-flow. What has flow done to you, Irishman? What has flow done to you? The problem is, what has flow not done for you? Huh? What has flow not done for you? Think about what you could be doing right now. Look how much you could be flowing with us, but you just don't have it. You're missing out on this incredible piece of software here. Look at this. Look at it. Bouncing everywhere. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, there's an update for flow. I know there is. Keep it simple, Hush. Oh, keep it simple, Irish. Me and Irish believe in simplicity. More is less, not less is more. More is less. You two don't understand the power of flow. Once you start flowing, I got nothing. I got nothing. Alright, we should get a vector after hookup here. To the right. So we can get lined up runway 33 left. We're expecting the visual approach in the 33 left, but of course we'll dial in the ILS. At splat, we're not going to go splat on the ground. No, that's not what I said. I said at splat, we want to be at 2,400 feet. So we're going to maintain where we are currently. Uh-oh, work is calling King Bob. Sire, we're waiting for your return. More is more, and I want more. See? RJ gets it. This is why RJ is the greatest person. See? Boeing person. Yokes. Right? RJ knows. Alright, we'll get vectored over to the right any second now. Come on, beyond ATC. Can't go back to the default toolbar. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like I said, the only thing I'm missing right now is the dang... Why is there a line right there?
Flex 4144.
Why is my arrow changed there?
275. Expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 33 left.
Lead hook heading 275.
Oh, now it's gone.
Radar vectors for
Now it's over
visual
here.
approach runway 33 left. Flex
What is that?
4144.
It's an invisible window. And I'm stretching out.
Flex 4144. Turn right. Heading 260. Vectors for the approach.
Is it flow? Nope, it's not flow.
Turn right.
Huh.
Heading 260.
Okay.
Flex
260. 260.
Potomac departure, southwest 1657. Good afternoon. 8,400 feet with information Gulf.
Alright, I'm gonna pull a poll up real quick because I forgot to check. Alright, poll. Poll. Next stream. Oh, next stream. Let's see, 1080p, or do we go ultra wide?
Traffic.
Let's do that. Just so I have an idea what people want to do. Alright, making our turn on over. So, what's the date for the expo? June something. 275. 2,600 feet. LS is enabled.
Heading 275, intercept the 33 left
Approach
localizer.
mode is
Descend and
armed.
maintain 2,600
When
feet.
is the expo?
Flex 4144.
Let us check, shall we? Let's see. Let's see. Flight Sim Expo 26 is June 12th through the 14th. June 12th to the 14th. We have the field in sight, FlexX 4144. June 12th through the 14th in Minneapolis. Let's see. So, what did PMDG found in the 737 that still no news? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like part of it's just a whole like it's a PR stunt. That's what I'm thinking. There's probably nothing wrong with it at all. Explains a lot. Irishman says. What's okay, that's what's wrong. It's a Boeing mentally. Hold on, what now? To clutter everything up. It's a Boeing mentality to clutter everything up. FlexX is driving me nuts. Irish doesn't like the FlexX. FlexX, FlexX. Got cuckoo clock. I'm waiting on the PMDG to do the black livery and to donate the white, purple, and oh yeah, ooh, you gonna do both of them?
Contact
Whoa.
tower 119.4. Flex 41.
Dominating the challenge so far. Yeah, I think RJ's gonna win it. P2 not off yet.
Baltimore Tower. Flex 4144. Visual runway 33
All right,
left.
we got glide slope and localizers captured. We can see they've got a crabbing coming in, 16 knot wind coming from the east. It's supposed to change slightly. It's supposed to be 020. Yeah, 020 at 9, gusting up to 19.
Runway 33
17,
left,
or sorry,
clear to land.
33 left for
4144.
arrival. We're gonna exit to the right on landing.
2,500.
Let's see, flaps coming down. Flaps 1. We have flaps 3 set in the box.
Flaps 1.
Ground spoilers are
Speed
armed.
brake armed.
So they put in notes in Beyond ATC saying that FlexLex works with all the voices. So I'm guessing there's an issue, and I don't want to like bother them. P2 has a week off. He's off work all week, really? All right, gear coming down. Help slow us down. Let's go ahead and bring out the throttle cam. All right, cleared to land. Runway 33 left.
Missed altitude. Set.
Even though it says there's 321 nautical miles to go.
Spoilers.
Gosh dang.
Armed. Flaps.
YouTube Studio just like closes out sometimes on me. I don't know why.
Gear.
No idea why.
Checked.
Runway 33 left.
All right, flaps 2.
On. Ecam memo.
Hold short of
Landing now blue.
Affirmative, hold short of 33 left for traffic. Southwest 212.
Flaps 2.
Yeah, I don't know why fly Lex is an issue. It could say fly, it can say Lex. It just has, for some reason, you put them together, and apparently some of the
What's
voices
the airspeed?
have issues. I don't know why.
Flaps 3.
All right, AP's off. Captain's got the plane. Cue Jaws music. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I wanted to go see Jaws in theater when I brought it back, but we didn't get the opportunity to do it. It's like the
500.
50th anniversary or something of it. That's crazy. 50 years of Jaws. Getting old, folks. Although it came up before I was born.
Minimums.
100 above.
100 above. Jesus, this wind ain't playing around, dude.
Flight slow.
We're awfully low.
Flight slow.
I'm overcorrecting. Alright, settle down now. Settle down. Settle down.
Flight slow.
40.
Too
30,
low. Terrain.
20. Retard.
Hold it.
Retard.
Oh, Jesus.
5.
Oh, Jesus, folks.
Spoilers.
Off center line on that landing. Oh, jeez, what happened there?
DC.
Alright, nose. Or, sorry, nose. The reversers.
Line up and wait for
We're gonna get dinged on the center line for sure. That wind is not messing around. Holy smokes. We'll see, because that's challenge. It might be challenging, so it might give us the benefit of the doubt there. But that was not. It's not friendly. All right, flaps coming up.
Check the speed.
Spoilers are disarmed.
Next available taxiway. Flex 4144.
It was a nice smooth landing. Came down. The nose came down a little hard though.
Ladies
Welcome
and
to
gentlemen,
Baltimore.
Good evening and welcome to our
All
destination.
right, landing lights
We'd like to thank you for flying
turned
with us
off.
today.
Fly heading
Have a
180,
relaxing night,
runway
and
33
we look
left.
forward to
Clear for
serving you
takeoff,
again
traffic
soon.
1
APUs are coming on board.
rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Fly heading
That was like the
180,
coolest thing they
runway
added to
23 left,
Beyondatc.
cleared for takeoff.
I love that.
Rolling southwest
Keep it
to
rolling.
12.
Why was there a plane floating? Oh, Miss Eve? Midlife Rex is with us. I didn't know that.
Contact ground 121.9er.
Ground 121.9er. Flex 4144.
All right, we're just gonna find a gate and taxi on into. I'm so disappointed. What the hell was that, Cap? I miss my long. Oh, what does it say? I miss my long hauls in New Sky and making cash for Irish. Yeah, what the heck, Jay? You're missing out on all the money, or Irishman at least is missing out on all the money. Where the heck are we going? All right, there's the Southwest. Again, this is technically a Southwest Airlines flight with APL. Baltimore heard about your landing, trust me. Jesus. The crowd is hostile today. Hostile. Ding, ding. New notification. We have a new pilot notification with New Sky. All right, we're going to turn over here to the left. We're going to park next to this beautiful 737, one of the best aircrafts available. Much better than any Airbus. No doubt about it. Taxi lights are off. Parking at Bravo 15. We'll see what our landing rates were, and we'll call it a day. Parking brake is set over here at the left-hand side. Let's go to ground services, GPU chocks. Jetway is connecting. External power is on. And down here at the bottom, let's go ahead and turn off engine 1 and 2. We'll check our scores. I don't miss that. Irish is a tough chief captain. You know what to do, Cargo Master. Oh yeah, for Jay. All right, let's check our landing, shall we? So, close out of New Sky for the flight, and we got a 10 because it was challenging conditions. That's why. Yeah, so challenging conditions. Even though we did not land center, it was at 192 for the landing rate, which is good. But challenging conditions is why we got the 10. Look at that. You see that, folks? Even when you're not as good with the center line like that flight was, with the landing at least wasn't, we still end up getting a 10. A 10. Jesus, folks. All right, and then we'll go see what we got with APL. APL says a 98. What? Ripped off here. Ripped off for sure. Why? I came in too hot, that's why. A 112 on a land rate. Jeez. That's a really good landing. P2 says it was rigged. Yeah. A 98, but it's because I came in too hot. Yeah, I ended up putting the gear down early so I can slow us down. See, a 10. I said he gets perfect scores for mediocre landings. Wow, Jay. This crowd, man. The crowd today is something. Very aggressive. You know, I've talked about it before. I'm really good. Y'all don't trust me. Y'all just don't trust me. You need to learn how to trust. Have faith in the skills that I provide. One day you'll learn, young grasshoppers, to be as great as I am. One day you'll be at my level. Give it time. Nobody better to run cargo than Jay. Cargo God. Oh yeah, for sure. Jay Russ with all the long calls for sure. All right, folks, that's going to end today's stream. Thank you all for joining. Obviously, Sim Update 4 is amazing. The Phoenix update, well, it's Phoenix. Typical Phoenix did a really good job on this flight. Flow did well as always, but I don't have it updated, so probably minor improvement for the next flight because it's good as it is. It'd be great if they ever get the macro key button or binds and all that stuff to work properly. Unfortunately, it's not for me. I know flare. I have the best flare. Where do hold on? Let's say, where do you pay to score 10s? Where do you pay to score 10s? Where do I pay to score 10s? Oh, who do you pay? Who do you pay? I've been paying off P2. That's all I'm saying. I've been paying off P2. But we'll see y'all for the next stream. Again, thanks y'all for coming in for the, what do we got? Almost 2-hour flight today, or 2-hour stream. Since I did a stream today, I might not stream tomorrow, but we'll kind of see how it is. We'll see how it all works. We just know that less add-ons are for real pilots. Oh, and what's going on here? What's going on here? All right, well, see you on Discord. Have a great rest of your evening, and have a great week. See you later.